Hey, good people. How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. It has been an interesting week, and I just want to talk about the biggest threat to your money in the next 2 weeks. The biggest threat to your money in the next 2 weeks are the politicians. Someone asked, why did you go into politics for these last 3 videos? Because the biggest threat to your 401k, to your investments, all of your stock, Tesla, Palantir, whatever you have, VTI, VOO, biggest threat to it until the 1st of June is politicians and the debt ceiling. And so I only come to you speaking the truth. It's funny. I made a video a few days ago. You should be pissed. And people said, oh, the Republican Party must be paying you. Then I make another one. You should also be pissed. Then they said the Democratic Party should be paying you. I can't stand. I want to be clear. I don't understand why people don't listen to these videos to the end. I don't like any of these parties. I hate them both equally. I am people over parties. Let's go into what's going on with this debt ceiling that, if you guys remember, I know most of you are listening to me, were not investing in 2011. A lot of you were, but most of you weren't. In 2011, I believe it was August 5th, we lost our credit rating. We didn't default. We lost our credit rating. We went from AAA to AA. Get ready for this week. It's going to be a rodeo ride, right? At first, they're going to come out. This always happens. We're close. Deals fell apart. We're close. Deals fell apart. The Democrats are holding out. The Republicans are holding out. Well, let's stuff this bill with, instead of getting the bill passed, for those of you who remember 2011, one party will say, yeah, we have $10 million on studying how frogs reproduce. Right? These are examples, are truths or examples of some of the stuff that's in the bill to get the debt ceiling raised so we don't go into default. And we keep voting these people in, and we don't require anything from them. I'm going to keep telling you guys the truth. So that's why I made these videos. You should be pissed, and you should also be pissed. If you're Democrat, you should be pissed. If you're Republican, you should be pissed. If you're independents, we've been pissed because the system is set up for us to pay, and they keep raising taxes. Who pay the taxes? We do. Here's a check, but I'm going to take it back over the course of a year. All of you getting less on your income in your taxes, tax refunds. Most people are getting less than they did in prior years. Why? They're taking it back. You guys, I'm just going to keep it real. So I don't like any of our past presidents. The political situation, the political structure was not created to make it a lifetime, to make it a, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to be president for the rest of my life. It was not set up for that, okay? It wasn't made to set up to have a career in it, but we've allowed these jokers to do it, and shame on us. Okay, shame on us. So I'll take the heat, and it's funny. My first video, 8 people unsubscribed when I said you should be pissed, and 8 people unsubscribed. But I checked it yesterday. Guess what? 18 people subscribed, because some people just want to have their heads in the sand, right? But I tell you, those of us that see it, we see it. We see it. We talk about it. Myself, the core 4, we all talk about it, how people deal with situations with pure emotions. Those of you that are emotional traders, stop trading right now. Take your emotions out. I'm only going to spit the truth to you. Take your emotions out of it and you will do better. Because the ones that are making the policies, they are winning financially. and we are paying for it. Last week, I played you the video of the one banker. You know, it was SVB and the other bank. And the one bank caused over $1 billion worth of damage that you and I have to pay via the FDIC, all right, via the government, right? You and I have to pay that bill one way or another, okay? Over $1 billion. And he still got a $40 million salary. And he's protected by laws. That's by design, good people. He who has the gold makes the rules. Until you stop falling in love with your political candidate and require them to work for us, we will continue to get shafted. Those are the truth. Many of you know I'm speaking the truth, and I appreciate you for saying thank you for speaking the truth, and I am speaking the truth. Nobody that is running right now, and I want to be clear, the two top candidates, I just want to ask you this question. The two top candidates that are running right now, right? Both of them. I'm going to ask you this question. Is that the best America has to offer? Those of you from around the world in other countries, Venezuela and all of that, what the leaders did to that country, what the leaders are doing to some of these other countries, and some of these countries in Africa and Central America, all around the world. Is that the best? Do you think Kim Jong-il, aka Little Kim, is the best for Korea? No, he's not. But we elect these people, we put them in power, and they make us powerless. I want you to start looking at how fast the middle class is shrinking. And listen, I'm going to say this one more time. Just think of an hourglass, right? That's wealth. In any country, that's wealth. It turns this way, it shifts out. You flip it over, it shifts the other way, right? Not a grain is lost. Not one grain of sand is lost. That's wealth. That's how the monetary system works. So when us as Americans, if the market drops by 40 to 45% or 30% and billions of dollars get sucked out of the stock market, don't for once think it disappeared or went down a drain. It gets shifted. Money is like matter. Wealth is like matter. It gets shifted. So now it shifts from the 95 to the 5, and from the 5 to the 1%. 5% of America owns more than 50% of the wealth in this country. It's time for us to wake up. Get your feelings out of the way, good people. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Now, when you know these truths, you can prosper. You can make money. You can get a part of it by waking up, taking your emotions out, and planning accordingly. I'm going to leave you an example. I got a friend that in 2020, I was talking about crypto and I was talking about EVs, right? Oh, I don't believe in EVs. Older guy. I don't believe in EVs. I don't believe in EVs. I said, believe in it or not, at least be smart enough to buy. Guess what I got him to do? He bought some Tesla in 2020, right? Right. So we went to lunch the other day. He said, you know what, Larry? You were right. I probably will not buy a Tesla or an electric vehicle, period, but I'm making a killing on it. And then with crypto, I had him buy Mara and Riot. His name is Mark Montoro. I had him buy Mara and Riot. I want to have him on the show. And I says, hey, he's like, I don't trust crypto. So I said, here's a way for you to buy it through your regular broker, and you're not buying crypto, you're buying it through the stock market. So you buy Mara and Riot. And I explained everything to him. He did extremely well. And that's all he talks about is Mara and Riot now. So he woke up, got his feelings out of the way, and he prospered. I know I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm telling you, get your feelings out of the way and prosper, period. Okay? So at the end of the day, when these political parties get us to fighting one another, at the end of the day, they got the best health care. They are millionaires and billionaires at the end of the day. And we are still down here poor, fighting one another. And that goes across the world. It's the same system, different countries. If you live in a different country and you see this, and you woke up and see that that's the way it is in your country, please leave me a comment, right? It's Sunday. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest because I want you guys to win. What if you're a Democrat? I want you to win. If you're a Republican, I want you to win. If you're independent like myself and can't stand any of these political parties, I want you to win. How do I want you to win? I want you to win financially. Okay? Don't get mad. Get even. Okay? And so that's what I wanted to say. Now, I know this one's going to be a little longer because it's Sunday and I look forward to leaving something inspirational. But the truth has to come first. I've been saying this over and over and over again, and I'm going to continue to say it because it is so important for you to hear this that I've been saying. And I'm going to stay right here. It's like a series that you can call it preaching. Change your mind because we've been programmed to be poor, right? And then change your tongue, change what you're speaking, change what you're saying. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the heart has a mind, right? Speak life. The power of a life and death is in the tongue. Quit saying, I'm poor, I'll never be poor. You serve a God. And a lot of you guys go to church and you go into church and you blah, 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 blah. And you worrying about a $34 light bill. When God is the creator of all the light. God is the light. God could take someone poor and make them a millionaire. God could take someone that is in the hood, from the hood, right? That had a broken marriage, a horrible divorce, broken marriage, wind up being a single dad, right? Been shot, been stabbed, been thrown in jail. Okay? All of this stuff happens. But my mind, when I changed my mind, it changed my situation. And God put me and took me from the bottom and raised me higher. Okay? Because I think it every day. And I encourage you to think it too. Speak life over your situation. Speak life over your kids. Speak life over your finances and get started. And it's not just blab it and grab it. There's work to be done. And that's why we here at Stock Up, we do the work. I help you guys. I lead you in the right direction, okay? I show you and tell you what I'm doing because I want you to win. You are a winner. Thank God for my trainer. I'm stretching my body. I went through 1 week of training and he had me going and I was just about to give up on one of the exercise machines. And you know what he started giving me? Affirmation. You can do it. You're strong. You are strong. You are strong. I need 4 more. You are strong. I'm like, that last one is it. I'm about to tap out. And he's telling me, you are strong. You are strong. Moles, he's built like Lou Ferrigno from Pumping Iron, you know? And I got through it because he was speaking affirmation, positivity over me. And I received it and I believed it. So you can say Larry's preaching today. Yes, I am. So I'm telling you, the power of life and death is in the tongues. Speak positivity over yourself. I don't care if you're watching me on a phone now and you're in a cardboard box downtown Chicago, Lower Wacker, where we pass out coats in the winter. I don't care if you're down there and you're listening to me. I'm telling you right now that your situation can change. First, you got to start speaking it over yourself. I'm going to get out of this situation. I'm going to get sober. I'm going to get into a program. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to start investing. I'm going to create generational wealth. I'm going to mend my relationships with my kids. Whatever. Just start speaking it because eventually you will believe it. And when you believe it, you will receive it. Okay, that's my message for today. This is how we roll. This is who I am. I do not apologize. If you don't like making money, if you don't like being positive, and if you don't like being the truth, this ain't the place for you. But this page will continue to grow because it is my time. It is my season to tell you the truth that it's your time. It's your season to win in spite of everything else. More businesses are started at the bottom of a recession, depression, you name it. More businesses are started. So I don't care how rough things are or how they look. It's time for you to get started with whatever your dream is. And we're going to shift this into dreams, businesses, and how we could help you guys conceptualize what's in your mind to get it to paper, to get it to a plan, to get it to work, to get it to working for you. The good book says your gift shall make room for you. So those God ideas that you have, you literally can sit home and make money from your cell phone and from your computer. I want you to start looking, talk to some young people and see, hey, I got this idea. How do you think I could bring this in today's society? I'm going to keep challenging you guys. And for those of you that are younger, man, I'm telling you right now, the worst things get in the stock market, the worst things get with crypto, the better opportunity it is for you to win. All right? I'm going to leave it right there, good people. Live, love, laugh, and learn. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.